So the second staging configuration that I'm going to design for you is within a black box. Now remember, a black box studio is as a neutral space as you can get. Now you will see that I've written black box end on. Now end on, all that means is that the audience are sat always facing the stage. Exactly the same as a proscenium arch, but it's not called a proscenium arch because you don't have the arch. If you were in my studio at school and you were sat watching the stage, that would be called end on because you're watching the stage from the end. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my stage. Now this time I'm going to try to do it a little bit more three-dimensional so you can see it a little bit better. So there's my stage. Which isn't actually a platform, it's just within the black box studio, and I would have my audience here at the front as if it were a proscenium arch. So I've got my stage. I've also got a back wall to the stage. So I've drawn the back wall there. Okay. Now I need to identify stage right, stage left. So stage right and stage left. Now remember, it's always to the actor's perspective. So, at the back over here, I would have a little raised section. So a piece of rostra that would be raised. Now I did tell you your drawing's probably going to be a lot better than mine. Okay, so I would have a raised section there. I would then have some treads, and treads in drama are stairs. Now remember, you need to always need to annotate this. So I'd put raised area, raised area, stairs. Here I would have a blank canvas used for projection on the back wall. Okay, so coming on the edge of the raised section, I would have little tires. And the reason why I would have tires is because it gives that feeling that it's dock. It's a piece of, it's attached to the water for boats to moor up against. So I'd have tires that's adding to that feeling that I'd like to create there. Downstage over here, close to the audience, I would have a couple of staging blocks. For the opening moment where Dan's sister comes into his room asking him to turn it down. I would have the staging blocks to represent his bed. Here I would also have bedding. Okay, so the bedding on. It's not a problem if you want in this same thing to identify the moment, so I would put opening scene, Dan's room. Now that would be perfectly acceptable as a staging configuration.